Why many
Why many
churches and
churches
people are
are
failing at
failing
fulfilling
at
their vision
fulfilling their
using these
visions.
verses.
Habakkuk chapter 2, write the vision and make it plain, has been used to sketch out visions for ministries, business plans, and all these different strategies. But God never intended for this verse to be used this way. So I have to explain Habakkuk chapter 1 so that we can get clarity and understanding of when we get to chapter 2, verses 1 through 3. So in Habakkuk chapter 1, Habakkuk was complaining. He had a grievance in his soul because the nation of Israel were violating all of God's laws. There was so much violence in the land, and he did not see God moving to punish the people to keep the law of the land or keep the land in order. And so God gave him a vision after he complained and showed him that the nation of the Chaldeans were going to come up and destroy Israel, to put Israel in check, to put Israel back in place and to restore balance back in the land. But, the Chaldeans were going to give credit unto their God as well, and God was going to judge them for that. So when he gets to chapter 2, he says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and watch to see what he will say unto me, and what shall I answer him when I am reproved? Because Habakkuk was a prophet. He knew that the Lord had a plan, but he just could not understand it. So he knew that he was going to get reproved based on his conversation and his context with the Lord. And then this is the critical verse, what we must understand, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So the vision was a warning for the people that come to the town square to see the instructions, to get out and get a head start and get out of the nation of Israel, so that they would not be destroyed when the Chaldeans came upon them. Because many people did not believe in the Old Testament prophets when they prophesied judgments. False prophets would come and declare peace when it was not going to be peace, when God was actually going to destroy them. Because God stated in verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Because, in the Old Testament, when God would prophesy things, sometimes it took 30 years, 70 years, and things like that for things to come to pass. And when things are taking so long, the people just go back to doing their own things or going back to their own ways. So God gave them a message that, hey, if you believe in this vision, get your head start. And that's what it's about. It's not about making a vision or a business plan for your ministry. It's about understanding the context. So many people think that God is going to stand behind their businesses or their visions for their churches, but behind this scripture, but it's out of context. I love y'all. Y'all share the message.